beautiful truth seekers. Welcome or welcome back to Truth in Life Tarot. It has been a minute, guys, and in this video, we are going to be discussing who is your future spouse. So for the first pile, we have the African Tarot with the Jade Cube Crystal. For pile 2, we have the Tarot of the Magical Forest with the Amber Crystal. For pile 3, we have the Tarot Nefertari with the Lapis Lazuli Heart. And for pile 4, we have the Luna Soul Tarot with the Green Aventurine Heart. So timestamps are going to be down below. I will see you guys at your pile. Bye. Hi, and welcome to the pre-shuffle. So first up, we're going to use the Messages of Love Oracle cards. Alright, for pile 1, who's their future spouse? Oh wow, that was too much. You know what? I'm gonna keep these. Pile 2. Pile 3. Okay, next up, this is the Monology deck. Okay, who is future spouse? One. That's a lot. Okay, one more. One is just getting all the cards. Alright, pile 2. That one came out almost immediately. And I don't know why I was just like, nope, that one is done. Okay, pile 3. And pile 4. Oh, wow, okay. We have the Spirit Oracle deck. Okay, that might get. I have to do that way. Pile 2. Oh, pile 2. We've got like 3. Okay. Pile 3. Oh wow, that's funny. That's the instruction manual. That wasn't supposed to be in there. How to use the cards. Oh, another one that I gotta cover up. And this one. last but not least, there is my deck. This deck has not featured on here in a while. It feels like it's been in a while. Like several videos ago. That one almost fell off. Okay. Whoa. The top one there said stop bitching and start witching. Just FYI. Okay, that's. Can I get like just maybe 2, 1, 2, or 3? I don't know. Coffee only has a lot as it is. You know what? Whatever coffee gets, coffee gets. Not stressing over this and stuff. If it doesn't fit, I'll just make it. Okay, so that was 3, okay? And popper. Okay. All right. So 4. All right. That concludes the pre-shuffle, and I will see you guys at your pile. Bye. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this Jade Cube and the African Tarot, then this is your reading. Wow, right out the gate, the Empress wanted to come out. But they're still shuffling. Okay, who is your future spouse? We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups. And back of the deck energy is the 4 of Swords. So what also came out for you, pile 1, was the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Wands. Also, just a side note, you guys got, it may be tied between you and pile 3, but you may have had the most oracle cards of any of the other piles. So, your future spouse or partner, because I know not everyone believes in marriage or wants to be married. There is and I feel like no one wants to hear this, but there is a possibility that this either, I'm not so much getting that they are an ex per se, although that's not like impossible. I'm just getting that like maybe you've been involved with them in some way before, so maybe you had feelings for them in the past, or maybe they like there's some sort of connection with them in the past. And I feel like there was some kind of hurt in the past. Like you may have had to move differently because of them. I feel like your future spouse is there's someone who they have more developing to do, and this could be because of their own heartbreak, like their own darkness that they have to deal with in their own life. And I feel like you could be this person trying to give them this cup, and they're just like not really seeing it. I feel like with this person, it's more of a karmic situation, and it's not something that's like meant to last per se, or is meant to be all that you want or need in a partner, in a spouse. With this Two of Swords, I feel like this is just one of two paths. It doesn't have to be two, but I feel like this is like just a path that you can go on. Because I feel like a lot of this stuff you already know. With the Seven of Swords in reverse as the first card out, it just kind of makes me feel like you already know to kind of move wisely around this person, or you have already kind of seen like a bit of who or what this person is. So even if you haven't been able to like move in a certain way yet, you've clocked it, at least on some level. It could be a subconscious level. It could be just it's kind of teetering around your intuition, but you have clocked it. So with this Wheel of Fortune, and well, actually the Wheel of Fortune just kind of sticks out by itself. It's actually the only kind of odd color here. Like you got all this orange, and then you got the blue and the green, which I guess you could say are kind of similar colors. And then you have like this pink here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting that this person may seem exciting, or they may seem like a good choice. Not even like a good, I'm not going to use the word good, because they seem like a choice. Like they seem like maybe the logical next step because they're there and because they are a choice. But I'm getting that this person just, like what you're seeing this person's potential, and it's kind of like this person has 3 cups, and you're seeing like, oh, like if I give them a 4th cup, like they'll be okay. But it's just like, that's their potential. The 4th cup represents their potential instead of the 3 cups that they have. And they're not actually looking and utilizing the 4th cup, or at least not in the way that you would want. With the 4, actually, no, I'll do this first. With the 5 of Wands, I'm getting kind of more so of that, what I just talked about like how you could be giving them this metaphorical cup of your love, and it's just not going anywhere. It's not enough, because the 5 of Wands is about struggle. I just heard struggle love. Like it's about not being able to move, obstacles. Let's see. And then lastly, you have the 4 of Swords as the back of the deck energy, which now that I'm thinking about it, because I didn't really pay attention to this when it first came out, but now I'm thinking about like someone who's lazy, someone who is not living up to their potential, which is not normally what I get from the 4 of Swords, because I mostly get like just rest and rejuvenation from this card. But this person may feel the need to always do that, in which case they are kind of useless to you. That's like the harsh thing I feel like somebody needed to hear. So these are your oracle cards. For your first message of love cards, you have Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Okay. You also have Passion. Try something you've never done before. So for some of you, this could be a cycle of just like the same, like getting involved with the same kind of people over and over again. And if this, I'm going to pull like the rest of your oracle cards, but there's something about this Passion card. It's more so like, try to trust yourself, try to believe in yourself, and believe in what you can have in this world more, even if you've never really thought of it in those terms before. You have forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. You have interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So for some of you, this is going to be like an actual person. For others, it's just going to be like just energy that you would rather not have a part of this this future connection, which, by the way, you have a choice of. Like the Two of Swords here is very telling, because if the Two of Swords or a similar energy was not here, then it would be more so a reading that's about a lesson that you have not learned yet or are not close to learning, and you kind of have to go through this in order to master that spiritual lesson. But this is here, so you have a choice, and you have already mastered like so much, so you don't have to go down this type of road again. You also have, oh, two came out at once. You have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. And you have be bold and make the first move, a cardinal moon. Okay, so with these two cards, since they came out together, I meant to just pull the one at the bottom, but they both just came out. Oh my God, I'm not gonna try to make this perfect. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing. So with these two cards, I'm getting that there is like a new romantic cycle I'm getting is about self-love as well, like just falling in love with yourself. But again, with the choice, you also have the option of like being involved with this person who is just there, who is maybe the next available option, next logical option, because they may have something that you want, even if that's just like their company. But with the be bold and make the first move card, I feel like that's more so going back to trusting yourself. I forgot which card. Maybe it was these two, where I was saying like you like kind of have to trust yourself. No, it was this one. Try something you've never done before. So be bold and make the first move. You don't have to wait until you're already in a relationship with this person and shit blows up in your face. You don't have to wait until the next heartbreak. You don't need to wait until you don't have to wait until 57 more readings that tell you the same thing. You can be bold and say, you know what? This is not for me. Struggle love is not for me. It is not difficult to love me. It is not difficult to enjoy life. Like you don't need someone who isn't really for you long term to be with you to like kind of feel anything. You also have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. You have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. And nothing will come of the situation, void of course, moon. All right, so fairly clear-cut messages. Have faith in yourself, have faith in the unknown. I would be really interested if you got that Kingdom Hearts card of my deck, because it says something like, it has the lyrics to the song Simple and Clean, which is the opening song of that game, and it's hold me, whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on, nothing's like before. So nothing's like before. If you have been going through cycles and cycles of cycles, it is up to you to decide, okay, I want to go through this cycle one more time, like I want to try this one more time, or you want to be bold and go the opposite direction. So yeah, you guys do have a fear here. I feel like the fear is, it could be being alone or being lonely, which are actually two different things. I feel like being alone is more so so that you don't have to like kind of be with your own thoughts, and that you just want someone there as kind of like a validation. And I feel like being lonely is just wanting that connection that you feel that you cannot achieve within yourself, or you feel that you need it specifically from the source of a partner, and nothing else would do. Like that's what, you know, a part of the reason why the loneliness exists. And of course, the void of course moon one is like, this is moot. This is a dead end. Nothing will come of this. At least nothing of what you really want. It's not the kind of thing that you do for long-term results, you know, this person. So you have, oh, this is the one that I can't turn the other way because something YouTube. Trust, all will turn out well. Everything will fall into place. Peace of mind and tranquility are soon restored. Yes, and I love that for you, Pal One, because that means that a lot of you, most of you are going to go from this reading and you are going to choose yourself. You are going to choose peace. You are going to choose trust within the universe. And I am happy that you are not choosing struggle love or any kind of love or partnership based out of loneliness or just a need for connection. And I am so proud of you. I love you guys. So you have Beyond the Veil. So beyond the veil refers to something being hidden from you. This could be just something that this person just doesn't want you to know. And this could be kind of what I was talking about earlier about how they could just be not right for you. Like maybe like you're doing most of the work in your relationship. Maybe they're lazy. Maybe this is someone who you were involved with before that hurt you, or they're going through their own hurt. Maybe this is someone who you've clocked that there's something that they, you know, that you saw something in them before. Don't ignore that. You saw what was beyond the veil. Don't ignore that. Like the veil, the persona was there for a reason, but luckily you were there and like in the state of mind to clock it this time. So you have, you want something, go get it. Period. The pursuit of happiness. Okay, so one thing I like about this card and about the scene that this card was written about is in that movie, that quote comes along because Will Smith is with his son and he's playing basketball, and Will Smith says something like, I don't want you out here playing basketball all day because, you know, I wasn't good at basketball, so you may just be okay at it. And the son just like slams the ball down because like they were going through a tough time in that part of the movie, and like the son just like kind of threw the ball down like, man, like because Will Smith just kind of ruined it for him. And then like Will Smith collects himself and he takes a minute and he turns to his son and he says, listen, don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. You want something, go get it. Period. And I freaking love that movie. You guys should watch that movie or watch that scene because it's a really powerful scene. Also, the thing that you guys are getting is tied to your own happiness. It's tied to your own sense of self, your sense of well-being. There was a self-love message. So there it is, a new romantic cycle begins. And I was saying that could just be self-love. You want some, like if you want something that you perceive to be something that you would only get in a partnership, you don't have to wait for that. You want something, go get it. Like you can, like sex toys exist. You can go buy yourself flowers. You can take yourself out to the movies. You can have a movie night in your pajamas, like with your favorite plush toy or whatever. Like, and you can snuggle up with a plush toy. It's okay, like this perceived notion of that something has to come from outside of you and that you cannot cultivate it within, it's holding you back. It's just, I almost want to say like a barbaric because it's okay, I'm gonna go off. Okay, so lastly, write about what disturbs you, particularly if it bothers no one else. The Help. So this movie is about, actually I'm going to say what this quote is about because I feel like that's much more poignant to this reading. So the message that you guys need to take away from this is that if something bothers you, so let's say for example you need to do some shadow work, particularly around love, particularly about the people that you attract and about how they make you feel. And I use that term clock a lot in this reading. I don't normally use that phrase, but you clocked it. Write about it. Write about the things that disturb you, because a lot of times what people use that term clocked it, like they say, like I clocked that in reference to something that is not good most of the time. They mostly or like I feel like they mostly use it when they're saying like, oh, that one time like when like her voice changed, I clocked that. It's like because that person wanted it to maintain a persona, but the voice change wasn't a part of the persona. And yeah, so write about the things that you really don't like about relationships, or the kind of people that you've been attracting, or just the like relationships and people in general. If you have to write about what disturbs you, this is going to help prevent you from being gaslighted in the future as well. Write about it, particularly if you don't see it anywhere else. If you are able to get validation from somewhere else, then that is also really helpful. But for a lot of you that chose this pile, you do not have that. So write about it yourself. Okay, so let's get some runes. And letters. And charms. So if you're new here, hey, what's up? So I don't actually look in here as I get you guys some charms. I just shuffle a few times and then take out however many handfuls. All right, here I go. All right, starting out with your rune, you have Radho, which is kind of like the chariot version of the runes. It represents travel, journeys, and evolution. Sorry, I gotta like adjust my headset mic thing here. Okay, for your letters, you have R. Oh, RR. Look at that. Oh, right. There you go. Okay, so you got two R's, K, A, and Y. Maybe someone's nickname is K. I also just read Cray, like Cray Cray. For your numbers, you have the number 3 as well as the number 7. Also, you didn't have any, you did have like one major arcana, but the 3, okay, so the Radho was the chariot, so that's Cancer energy. The 3 could be 3rd house, which is Gemini, and 7, which is Libra. Oh, you did get Libra already. And you also had Scorpio as well. Okay. Okay. You also have the Sun here, so that's Leo energy. You have, let's see what little messages. 1 dreamed of becoming somebody, another remained awake and became. So with that one, I feel like there's almost like a slide message with that one, or like a subtler message with that one. It's like, hey, what you want is out there. You can have what you want, but you have to switch your perspective, and that could be giving what you want to yourself for a while. Pessimism never won any battle. So this immediately brought my mind back to this card with the quote from The Help. So you could be feeling pessimistic about this situation, or the emotions that this situation kind of brings up in you, or like the memories or the associations. Pessimism by itself, like you got to use that, you got to transform that. So that's what the writing is for, to actually get that down on paper. Again, videos will, or any kind of validation will also help with that, as long as you get to validate yourself. Your skills are needed by others at this time. Okay, so with this, I feel like some of you could be looked at by other people. So you could be in a leadership position or just in a position where people look up to you, whether you know it or not. You could, I just heard like niece or nephew. So people are looking at what you're doing. So you really have the opportunity to lead by example here. I feel like you're not fully aware of the presence that you have on other people. You have life is a flow of love. Your participation is requested. So flow of love, your participation is requested. So flowing involves being able to change direction whenever you need to. If something's not for you, you change directions, you go the other way. And it's not like a huge deal. It's just flowing. Like, it's not something that will knock you off of the course that you are supposed to be on. So for you have 3 chess pieces. You have the bishop, the knight, and the king. So, oh no, this is the queen. Oh, cool. Okay, so you have the queen, the knight, and the king. So what this kind of highlights to me is that you, like, the energy that you want from outside of yourself is something that you have. It doesn't matter whether you have a feminine energy or more of a masculine energy. You can be your own knight. Like, you can be your own kind of driving force energy. You can also, like, for some of you, this is okay, this is more of like the sexual side of it. Oh, by the way, you have an A. Just, that's a different A than the one that you saw before. But anyway, this has more of a sexual message to it, where it's like, if you just want some, you can just get some. Like, there are so many apps for that. There's an app for that. So yeah, you don't have to mess yourself up in any way in order to get that, if that is something that you really want. Oh, so you have 2 travel charms here. Oh no, 3. Okay. So the first one is the heart key. So if there is something you wanted to do that involves traveling, it could be traveling by yourself, but just traveling in general, or any kind of movement. Yes, this is a confirmation that you should do that. I feel like this is more so movement away from, I feel like it's more of like a sharp turn away from like this person that came up in this reading, but however it applies to you, this is a yes. If you were thinking about making some sort of movement or turn, the universe has your back. You also have the New York charm. So this charm is, it's funny because I also have the Eiffel Tower charm, and the difference between them really is that the New York charm is more so about, I guess you could say it's like closer to home, because I live in America, so I think of it more so as the New York charm is like going someplace where you really want to be, and that it could be something that excites you in a way that, like, it's kind of familiar, like it's closer to you, but it's still far enough away that it's different from where you are. So for some of you, this is going to be referring to a physical movement, especially with this yellow card here. So there could be physical movement involved for some of you. So don't, like, going with the flow, going with what feels right, trusting in yourself, like giving that self-love to yourself is really important. With this yellow car, of course, that represents travel, but it also represents fast travel, and the color yellow is a very childlike color to me, and it also represents solar energy and learning and wisdom. You also have this beauty charm, which I love. So this charm represents inner and outer beauty, and it also focuses on the beauty that you may not see or may not be apparent, but that you know, like, you can kind of feel that exists, you know, like yeah, you can feel it, even if you, like, you know that you're a beautiful person, and you know that you do, like, that you're kind, or that you do good things for other people. It's like that inner and outer beauty, but this can also refer to the beauty that you sometimes cannot see. And lastly, you have the tiger's eye crystal. So tiger's eye corresponds with courage, bravery. It is also a protection charm, and it corresponds with the solar plexus chakra. So more about movement. The solar plexus chakra is all about like kind of action oriented. It's a very movement oriented chakra. What else? I think that's all I have for you, Pal 1. So if you like this, actually I'm gonna go, nope. Yeah, that's it. I was gonna go through the whole spiel, then I was like, no, let me just do like just a once over. But my eyes are calling me back to this New York one. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will have my Patreon link in my link tree pretty soon, so check that out if that is something that you're interested in. Like this video if it was useful to you, and subscribe for more. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you chose this amber crystal as well as the tarot of the musical forest, then this is your reading. Okay, who is your future spouse, Pal 2? First card out is the Six of Cups. We have that. We have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Back of the deck energy is the Magician, but you also have the Two of Cups and the World. All right. I feel like after all this might not still be centered, but oh well. So, Pal 2. Okay, this could be someone from your past, or just someone who has like a childlike energy to them. I feel like this person like knows how to handle business though, because you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor here. But also with the Nine of Swords and the Death card, it kind of makes me think that there is like a lot of stress involved, not necessarily with this person, but like getting to this person, and like there has to be, or there had to have been, some kind of transformation involved. And I actually feel like this could be on your end or their end, actually. I feel like with the Nine of Swords that this person, oh, they could be the stressed ones. Like they could be anxious. Yeah, the stress, I feel like it's more so from them. But you guys also have the Two of Cups, so this person could be like the kind of person that you've been waiting for, like the person that is like your person. Like it's I love that. You guys, I'm getting this feeling of like that this person is someone who means or will mean a lot to you. Like it's almost like this energy of you're who I've been waiting for, like you're who I've always wanted type of energy. How to, I love that. You also have the world here. So again, like with the world, I think of that as like you're like, not only is this person like your world, like what you wanted, but like the closing of a cycle kind of. So it's like where you don't have to keep searching anymore, because for this reading, the title is going to be something like who is your future spouse, but it's also like who is your future partner, because not everyone believes in marriage, and not everyone kind of believes in like this one person for the rest of your life kind of narrative. So for you guys, this is definitely more of a spousal energy, more of a forever person kind of energy, instead of just like a partner or a temporary or karmic situation. I feel like this person may have manifested you, or they may be, yeah, they definitely put work in to getting you, or they will definitely put in work when it comes to getting you. So with pile 1, I was getting more of your guys' energy, not like you guys in pile 2, but like pile 1's energy as well as their person. But for you guys, pile 2, I'm getting more of your person's energy. Like this person, there's some kind of transformation that needs to happen before you guys can come into union, before you guys can like really be an item. I feel like a lot of you guys don't like that word union, so I just felt the need to change that. Like, just become an item, just be together. All right, let's see what you guys got for your oracle cards. You have balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. So your person may feel the need to just like give you guys a lot. You only have 2 court cards, and they're well, one court card, because this one is a major arcana, but you got like a king and a queen here. You have half of your spread is major arcanas. So I feel like this person is like kind of primed to be a provider, primed to give in that way. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely more so provider or masculine energy, whereas instead of nurturing or like the feminine energy. Not that they're not nurturing at all, but I just feel like it's more like maybe they could even come at it from that perspective. Like the providingness is the nurturing, like that kind of thing. So you also have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So by the way, the signs that I got so far was Scorpio, Taurus, and Aries. And now we have Aquarius here as well. So for the Emperor and the Magician, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like the Emperor may be, it may have more than one, but I'm feeling Aries, or I'm like kind of, it's like I'm reaching like, what was it? And I'm getting Aries, and then for the Magician, I'm also getting Aries as well. But that's just like if you guys know what these cards correspond to as far as astrology goes, then go with that, because technically these cards correspond with one of the astrological signs as well. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So you have this healing card that says healing, positive transformation is occurring on a soul level. The answer to your question is yes. Okay, so, okay. Transformation, where, okay. The fact that this is occurring on a soul level, and the fact that we have this Magician here, I feel like a lot of work has been put in, or is being put in, by your person. And I feel like a part of the positive transformation is occurring within you as well. And the healing, I feel like it could be both of you, but mostly your person. You have a place beyond time. And it says, don't get so caught up in the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart, an eternal place beyond time, filled only with love. So for you guys, you just need to sit back and wait. You just need to just be peaceful, just be calm, just breathe. This person is coming in and there's nothing you can do about it. That sounds really threatening, but they're coming in and you don't need to stress if you have been stressed. You also have a message from afar. And it says, messages from afar, expect positive and refreshing news, a great outcome for all. I love that for you. Pile 2. Okay, this reading has been like just so positive, and I feel like some of you like aren't really or weren't really stressing this topic before, but oh my god, like I love this type of energy because like I feel like you guys are in a very receptive energy. And that is a good energy to be in just in general, but especially when you're manifesting something or when like you are receiving something as complicated as love or a partnership, because you'd be surprised the small ways that people block their blessings or just kind of make themselves not available, not open. Oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding me, pile 2? Hold up. You have always Severus Snape, Harry Potter, and the Deathly Hallows. Oh my gosh, you guys, this pile, if you had any at all, any kind of concerns about your person, I'm gonna need you to pay attention. Like, I'm gonna need you to bring yourself into this reading, because for those of you who don't know anything about Harry Potter, Severus Snape, I'm gonna kind of half spoil it. I feel like it's been out for like 10 years. Yeah, that movie definitely has been out for at least 10 years. But anyway, Severus Snape is possibly the most romantic character in the series, and we only learned that at the end of the last movie. And it's a very, no matter how you feel about the character, like, because he's a very divisive character, that line was powerful as fuck. Like, you could disagree with like everything that man did, but if that line when he said that didn't move you at all, like, you are a stone cold motherfucker. Like, I don't know what to say about you. That line, regardless of how you feel about the man, moved me. Like, it moves people. Okay, let's get you guys some charms. Start off with the rings. Letters. Oh, that just flew out. And numbers. Here's the Harry Potter bag, by the way. It came with the Harry Potter magical meditation set. Last but not least, the charms. So if you're new here, hi, what's up? So I don't actually look in here as I shuffle around and get you guys some charms. I just shuffle several times until I feel like that's enough. All right, there I go. All right, where's the room? Okay, so starting off, you guys have Hagalaz, and I know that I am probably butchering some of these names, but it's okay. So this is a rune that talks about like hail and like uncontrollable forces, which I don't know what I said before, but it kind of reminds me of that ready or not, here I come type of energy. For your letters, you have B, G, Q, N, E, and another G, and this is all not going to fit. I'm gonna try to make it good. There. And let's see, for your numbers, you have the number 6 and the number 11. So so 6 corresponds to Virgo, 11 corresponds with Aquarius. Wait, why do I always get that mixed up? Wait, no, I was right. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know what happened there. So you also have Uranus as another kind of house symbol. So you pretty much got Aquarius twice. So Aquarius energy is very logical and straightforward. I feel like there's also, like, I wanted to use the word humanitarian then, like a lot of them kind of get along with anyone type of people. Let's see. Oh, and you have Aquarius here as well. Well, lots of Aquarius energy. Okay, let's see here. So, is this the king and the motherfucking queen? Guys, are you seeing this shit? Like, it's not just me, right? Like, you guys got the king and queen chess pieces. Apollo, I don't know. Am I the only one, like, geeking out here? Like, I'm trying to, like, contain myself. And is it just me? Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, okay. So you guys got the Dreamcatcher charm. So you guys could be, I feel like you guys are gonna get more information in your dreams, or at least you could be, even if it's not information, you could just be like dreaming about this person, or dreaming about a life where you are content and happy and peaceful. You also have the red bell, and if you've been on my channel before, you know that bells represent belief, and you guys got the red one, which corresponds with the root chakra, the fire element, love, lust, and passion. You guys have the, oh, let me do these first. Your skills are needed by others at this time. Pessimism never won any battle. And I feel like what that means for you guys is that you, by your skills, I feel like it's just referring to your ability to detach in a way where, like, you're not stressing about certain things, or maybe you distract yourself. Like, the skill that you have that makes you feel more at ease, the skill that you have that brings you into this receptive energy is needed at this time. It's needed for yourself. It's also needed for this person coming in. It's very important. So pessimism, leave that on the table. Leave that, just put that down. That is not for you. That is not going to help you. Something special is brewing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. How to. Lastly, you have the New York charm. So the New York charm to me is about excitement. It could be about taking a trip. It could be about moving, but it's about something exciting, something that feels like just really good in a very natural way. So not like chasing a high or anything like that, but something that is really just naturally feels good to you. How to. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I am going to have my information in the description box below if you're interested. My Patreon will be added to my link tree pretty soon because I want to start that up, and if you're interested, just let me know, and also make sure that you join me on Patreon. Like if this was useful to you, and subscribe for more. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. If you chose this Lapis Lazuli Hearts and the Tarot Nefertari, sorry, I had to fix the camera, Tarot deck, then this is your reading. This might not get any better. I don't know if I knocked it before. Okay. Pal 3. Who's your future spouse? have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. You have the 5 of Wands. Let's see. You have the 5 of Swords, just upright in reverse. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This one looks like it's more this way, but let's see. And the Ace of Swords in reverse, and you also have the 7 of Cups, and the back of the deck energy is the Sun. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I'll be here forever, and it's such a... This is good now. Okay, so pile 3. I feel like this person could be working on themselves, but they're like, they have like obstacles or blockages. There could be a kind of it's like a distraction because they're not sure exactly where to go. Yeah, there's like distractions with your person. Like this person, with the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, even when they go somewhere, they may, like, even when they achieve something, they may not be achieving the full picture of what they want. So it's like they're taking steps to what they want, but the steps aren't yielding results like, you know, like they were hoping, like they wanted to. Perhaps like they were told, is what I just heard. With the 8 of Swords, this could be weighing on them a lot. This could be something that really just weighs them down, could contribute to depression or anxiety. I don't know why I have such trouble saying that word. It could also be the kind of thing where they just feel trapped, like they feel like whatever it is that they want is going to be like out of reach or just like so very hard to reach, but they are still working towards it. It's just like the 7 of Pentacles is the card of like kind of like impatience in a way. You're like staring at your plant while it's trying to grow. And then you have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So they could be kind of stuck in planning mode, or they're just stuck in beginner mode. But with the Sun as the back of the deck energy, I feel like this person is not, they're not totally down in the dumps. If anything, they're just acknowledging like how difficult something is or how troublesome something is, but that doesn't stop them from trying. It doesn't stop them from getting up and doing what they need to do. I feel like if you met this person, because for some of you, you are, I feel like for most of you, you actually haven't met this person already. But I feel like if you meet this person, you'll acknowledge like how either they had a rough life or they're having a rough life, or they're just like they may be having a tough time, but you may not know that from their personality. Like you would only know that if they told you, or if you like saw something that they were going through, but you like, if you're just like talking to them, you wouldn't know that about them. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to add. Okay, yeah, obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movements. You also have unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. Yeah, this person, so I feel like this person, they just have a lot going on. So this is kind of similar, like I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were pulled between pile 1 and pile 3, because pile 1 had a similar message in that this person, actually you guys, it's kind of unfair to compare it, but it's just like a small comparison in that they also had a person that was not totally for them. But for you guys, it's not that this person isn't like for you, period. It's just that when you come together with this person, or when you want to come together with this person, they're going to be going through some stuff. Like, they're going to be going through it. And it has nothing to do with you. It just has to do with where they are in life right now. This is feeling like a very masculine energy. And I feel like this person is just trying to do the proper thing and get their stuff in order before inviting someone into their life, which makes sense. That's a logical thing to do. And by doing that, they want to do right by their future person, which is you. So there's a reason, like a method to this. You also have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So I feel like this person, again, with the similarity to Pile 1, I was getting mostly the like Pile 1's energy as well as Pile 1's person, but for you guys, I'm mostly getting your person. I feel like this person, their commitment, like their faith, their willpower is being tested, or it will be, like, when you meet them. I also feel like when they meet you and when they acknowledge that they want to be with you, their commitment to getting their life together is going to be tested, because they know that they cannot move towards you, that they cannot have you unless they step correct, unless they get their stuff together. You have surrender to the divine, full moon. Yeah, I feel like this person, they are more, like, I would say ruled more by their lower chakras, but that's not fully a bad thing. I feel like sometimes when people say that, that could seem like it's a bad thing. It just means that they are more likely to grind than they are to kind of do something on faith. But at the time when you guys are kind of getting together, they're going to kind of lean more on that, but in their own way, not necessarily in the way that you would do it or in the way that most people might do it, but they're going to like kind of loosen up in their own way. So it's not that they won't be stressed at all, but they'll figure out a way that works for them. I actually want to start off with this one first. Just do it. So that goes into like that surrender to the divine, because when you just do something, that kind of implies that it requires trust. It requires just doing it and not knowing what the outcome will be. You have utopia. Oh, this is a quote. I love this quote, but I always get it mixed up. Okay. There's utopos, meaning the good place, and utopos, meaning the place that cannot be. I always mix up like the U and the U, but this is a quote from Rachel from Mad Men. So this is a quote said by a character who, she's a very intelligent character. I feel like she didn't get as much screen time as I wanted her to get. She's actually one of my favorite characters. But essentially, this quote is important because she's describing to the main character that they essentially, there's like the place where the main character was at, which was a good place. Like if you watch Mad Men, Don's life isn't a bad life at all. Like, he doesn't have a hard life at the start of the story when we're meeting him, but he wants he wants everything, and she's telling him that like the good place is not the same as what you want. Like there's like two different things. And you can't have it all. So like with this card, with you guys, I'm mostly getting that your person is going to have to loosen up in that way, where it's like you can't have everything laid out and kind of on paper everything is perfect, but also have like the love of your life come in at this time. So I feel like what your person would prefer is that, well, okay, I'm this age and I worked up to this and then I get married and blah 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 blah. I'm just like, no, you may these two steps might be at the same time, where you're going, like you're getting what you want, and you get married or you meet your spouse in the middle of all that. So they're loosening up on their kind of ideas of how they envisioned everything going. So you also have remembrance, and it says, Remember, the light within your heart is the same as the rays of the sun and the glow of the moon. The same energy that moves the ocean tides also stirs inside your heart. What is it that your heart truly desires? What have you not said to someone that you would like to say? Find and express your truth. This could be a part of the way this person kind of acknowledges what they need to loosen up on. Like really asking themselves what their truth is and what their heart really wants. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting like an old-fashioned feeling from this person. I feel like the way they come to this conclusion is similar to something that would happen in a movie. But that's just how this person's personality is. Like it's kind of old-fashioned in that way. So I wouldn't be surprised if it came to them in a way where in the way that it would come to like a romance, like someone in a romance. Why can't I say it? Romance movie, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, lastly, you have All the Stars Are Closer from the Black Panther soundtrack. Yes. Okay, so pile 3, All the Stars Are Closer. So this is coming closer. I feel like I haven't really gotten much of your guys' energy at all. I don't know if you guys like really excited. Well, I feel like there's a bit of excitement, but I feel like it's not like bubbling to the surface. I feel like you guys are mostly in a good energy. Some of you can loosen up a bit more. Some of you are like maybe a bit too focused on this. Yeah, now that I'm like, yeah, like, excuse me, some of you are a bit too attached to this subject. So you may want to take a page out of your future spouse's book and just like kind of tweak it, kind of loosen up in a way. But let's get you some charms because I'm about to lose my voice. 1 second. Okay. All right. What's the read? What is the ring? Oh, okay. Letters. Oh. Hang on, I want to know about. They like fell and rolled into oblivion. Okay. All right, and let's get you guys some letters as well. I mean numbers. And lastly, some charms. So if you're new here, hi, what's up? So I don't actually look in here as I shuffle around for you guys. I just shuffle several times until I feel like it's time to stop. Okay, here I go. Okay. So for your rune, you have Pietro. It reminds me of the name Pietro from, like Wanda and Pietro Maximoff. But anyway, this is a rune representing like the die, like, as a like roll of the dice. But it also represents like occult abilities and like ministries, really. So yeah. So this person, I feel like your person kind of has, what's the word? It's like occult abilities, but it's not like what you would think of when you hear that. It's more so like sly. That's not the right phrase. Like they may be the kind of person where if they want something, they get it, and that's just because they effortlessly manifest. So they don't manifest in like a theatrical way, if you will, with candles, so to speak. Okay, so for your letters, you have Y, K, R, L, M, and Z, and the phantom one that just flew off on the floor. Because I could have sworn I heard something, but didn't find anything down there. Okay, so you also have 7 and 10. By the way, if it turns out that I am correct that something fell, I'm gonna put that in the comments. Not the comments, sorry, in the description box, pile 3. So, is this? Yep, this is what I think it is. Okay, so love this for you guys. You guys got the king and queen. The king and queen. So you guys move. I feel like when I get the king and queen, sometimes I just don't want to say anything else. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is like union, or this is like a partnership. Yeah, that's all it is for you guys. Like I feel like there's nothing like really like this is like an old-fashioned type of energy. You guys got the green card. So cards represents travel and fast travel, but the color green represents the heart chakra. Could be earth energy as well because of, you know, greenery, but it also represents luck and prosperity and abundance. You also have use your head to live with heart. I feel like a lot of that is from you guys, but some of it is from your future spouse as well. You have the clear quartz points. So clear quartz is a crystal that can be used for anything. And you guys got the point. So of course that's a very directional energy. This could be like how this person is coming towards you, like very cut and clear. You have the dream catcher. So you guys could be dreaming about this person, or just dreaming in, I feel like you guys are almost dreaming in a receptive way when it comes to this person. This person could be dreaming of you. And lastly, you guys got the red bell. So the bells represent belief, and you guys got the red one, which represents fire energy, love, passion, and the root chakra. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you like this video, or if it was useful, please give this video a like. My links for all my information is going to be in the description box below. I'm also going to put my Patreon information in there because I want to start that up soon. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. And yeah, subscribe for more. Bye. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose this green aventurine heart and the Luna Soul Tarot, then this is your reading. All right, who is your future spouse? Let's see if I can shuffle these right. Okay. Okay, pile 1. Who is your future spouse? You have the Ace of Wands. That was the 10 of Pentacles that almost flew off the table here. You also have the 6 of Wands in reverse. You have the Moon. You have the Empress You have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, and I kind of want to get one more card. Oh, I got two more. Okay, and the back of deck energy is the Star. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, power. Some of you might be a part of the LGBTQIA community, because I feel like you maybe like have a lot of feminine energy, and so does your person. But your future spouse or partner, it's actually kind of hard to pick up on their energy. It's more like I feel like they're a go-getter, but it's not like go-getter in like the stereotypical masculine energy. It's just like the way that they do it is very balanced and it works well for them. Like I feel like you will look at them, and even though you may not be able to replicate what they do, or you might not even fully understand how they are so accomplished or how they get things done, that you still can't deny that it works and that they make it look good. Like it looks good on them. Like, especially with the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in reverse right next to each other, I feel like this person gets results, but just not in the way where, like, maybe you would, or that maybe most people would. Yeah, even like with the moon next to the Empress, it's like you can't deny that this person is very abundant, that they are very successful, but you might not know how they do it. They may keep that kind of close to the vest. Um, or close to the chest, I think is the, I don't know, whichever one is the proper um way to say that. Yeah, like Page of Swords in reverse too, because when the Page of Swords is upright, it mostly brings to mind like it could be like spying on other people or learning about other people or just learning in general, but it's in reverse. So I feel like people don't really know how your person is able to do the things that they do. Like even me, like I'm just like I don't know the how. I could just tell you that they are abundant and they are successful. They could like kind of follow or I guess that's how you say it, follow or agree with the law of assumption or the law of attraction. They could come from old money or like generational wealth. I feel like you guys can like you can look at them and just kind of wish that you had what they had, because you have the king, the queen, and the king of swords, the queen of swords, and the star. And don't forget the first card that came out was the ace of wands. So this person could be very good at manifesting, and they could be very good at just like starting new projects. Like they could have the kind of energy where they don't like have the stereotypical problem that a lot of people are going through, where they don't have a lot of energy and they end up procrastinating. I feel like that doesn't apply to this person, or you really don't see it as applying to this person. I feel like this person could be very private in terms of their success. But I don't feel like it comes from a place of like being scared. Like I know like some people, when something good happens to them, they kind of want to keep it under wraps because they're afraid that like it'll all be gone. Like it's almost like they don't want to jinx themselves. I don't feel that with this person. I feel like they have other reasons to be secretive. So let's see. You have past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. You have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, so this person could be the kind of person that has been taken advantage of. So that could be why they like keep things kind of under wraps so that people don't know everything about them. So it could be very important to kind of show this person that you're not just, that you just don't want to have them greedily in any kind of way, that you are willing to give exactly what you get or give your equivalent of whatever it is that they can give as well. And I feel like a lot of you already know this person. You could have known them for a while or feel like you've known them for a while. This could actually be a past life connection. But I don't feel like this is brand new energy here. You also have, you are very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. You have, well, I can't show it because it has like a little bit of nudity on it, but it says flame of love. Allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, and creativity. Wow. And it's funny how that one kind of goes right below the Ace of Wands because I just kind of feel out where to place these. Yeah, and sometimes they kind of land in really, really accurate places. But yeah, I feel like this person is really good with new projects, or they could just have good ideas even if they're not the person that actually does like the physical work in a project. And I feel like you yourself are also kind of pulling this person in. You could be manifesting them, you could be just allowing yourself to be open to them. So I feel like when people say like, oh, like you're manifesting this person, the image that comes to mind is like a person with like heart-shaped candles or like red candles or pink candles or some kind of stereotypical witchy looking scenario. But that's not, like, sometimes manifesting is just being open to whatever it is that is already yours and it's just coming towards you. So I feel like that's the energy that you guys are in, or that's the energy that you're going to be in. I feel like when you are open like that is when this person will kind of almost like slide in. Like, I don't think this is going to be like a slow burn kind of thing. You also have forgiveness. Oh, this may have been, yeah, I was talking about like how this person may have been hurt before, but it says time to heal old wounds, time to let go and forgive. Do not allow yourself to be a victim any longer, for in doing so, you only hurt yourself. Forgive and set yourself free. You are eternally loved. Accept the love being offered and allow it to heal you. Yeah, so you guys could be able to offer the kind of love that's, or the kind of, I'm gonna say, energy that this person may not have received before. So if this person is very financially well off, they could have had someone who just wanted their money and like wanted to mooch off them, but they were not loved and nurtured and cared for in return. So this person may not want or need someone to be financially as well off as they are, but they do need that appropriate amount of love and respect and compassion and nurturing. So that is the energy that they need, and that's like what you give them or what you will give them, because I feel like this is, yeah, I feel like this person is in your orbit already. I would be really surprised if you did not, like, if this is a brand new person. So you have stop bitching and start witching. Again, with like the manifesting thing I was talking about earlier, is like there are lots of ways to manifest, in the same way that someone else manifests a partner or a job or whatever into their life isn't necessarily the same way you would do it for your life and your situation. So let's keep that in mind. You also have I'm Still Worthy, Thor, Avengers Endgame. Oh, I love that. Okay, so uh I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. I'm always like kind of hesitant to like spoil movies. Harry Potter, like when a Harry Potter card comes up, it's like, oh, well, this happened, and the last movie came out like 10 years ago, so it's fine. But for Avengers Endgame, I'm just gonna say that this was a really powerful scene. Like, if you, like, I cry for this scene. Like, I always get teary eyed because Thor was not in the best place in his life, and he came to the realization that he was worthy, and he kind of like breathed a sigh of relief, and he just goes like, ah. Oh, I'm still worthy, and like he like it's a very emotional scene. So just know that if you, or I feel like this is mostly this person, they they get to a place where they remember or they realize that they are still worthy and that they were never not worthy. So this person has a lot of healing to do. I feel like they go through the bulk of the healing before you guys come together. There's like a lot of their own, because you got two cards about healing here, so there's a lot of healing and self-love that needs to go on with this person before they are ready to be with you. You also have, oh, Harry Potter, I just mentioned it. Of course it's happening inside your head, but why on earth should that mean it is not real? So with this card, the first thing that came to mind was that you guys could be, again, just in that receiving energy, imagining what it would be like with this person, imagining what it would be like to be taken care of by this person and taking care of them in return. I also feel like you guys, like, I don't know if you're just like connected in a spiritual way, and that's why it feels like this isn't a brand new energy, but you guys are already connected in some kind of way. So lastly, you have, you know what's funny? When you look at someone through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags from BoJack Horseman. So with this card, I'm mostly getting that this person has gone through the ringer. And I feel like this is a card for you as well, because I feel like a part of you being in the energy that you need to be in is acknowledging like the bad things that happened in your past and kind of moving on from that in a way that is healthy. So I feel like this is something that refers to both of you guys, even though it's going to be in different ways. That is really interesting. Okay, I am going to get some runes. All right, and letters. Is this the blank one? No, I think I put the, okay, there it is. Okay, so that's Algus, and let's get you guys some letters. And some numbers. And lastly, some charms. So if you're new here, hi, what's up? So I do not look in here as I shuffle around. I just shuffle for several times until I figure it's time, like I pulled out enough. Okay, here I go. Okay. All right, so you guys have Algus as your rune. This is a rune about protection. I also believe it's one of Odin's runes as well. It represents the elk. it's, yeah, it's like a protection rune for warding off evil. So you also have, I feel like for all the piles today, whenever like I had to go back in for a letter, I ended up getting one of the letters that were already here. So that's interesting. And that letter, by the way, was E. So for all of your letters, you have C, L, E, E, A, and O. Cleo. For your numbers, you have 5, and you guys got the W, which I have no idea what game this dice came from that it has a W on it, but I always think of it as win. So like whenever it comes out, I'm just like, it's like a yes dice, like win, like you're winning, like it's like good tides. You also have attend to business today, leave that street side flower alone. So for you guys, I'm mostly getting that this is for like, this is more for like what your person is doing, like they're attending to business so that they don't have to like do, not that they don't have to do any work, but that they won't get distracted is more what it feels like. You have every neighbor can be your teacher. And as soon as I like read the, like as soon as I picked it up, actually, I kind of got the like the feeling of someone like just kind of looking online, maybe not even purposefully, like maybe that's just like how the algorithm works for you, like where you're just looking online for stuff that helps you, like advice essentially. But I feel like that's on your guys' end and not on your person. So you guys also have Saturn. Saturn energy is it corresponds with Capricorn, and Capricorn energy is the way this phrase came to my mind just then. I was gonna say like the father of the zodiac, but instantly I just heard the daddy of the zodiac. I don't know where that came from. But yes, Capricorns are very hardworking. They are the stereotypical father figure of the zodiac, just like Cancer is the stereotypical mother figure. Um, Very goal oriented, very hardworking. Not that they're not emotional, but they kind of know how to use their emotions in a way where it doesn't, it's not like a, it's not like a feminine aspect of them a lot of the time. Okay, so you got these charms. These charms came out in, I don't know if it was all of the groups so far, but you got the New York charm and you got the car keys. So you guys may be traveling, this person may be traveling to you, or you guys like could just live in a place where you are kind of like well off, I want to say, because the New York charm isn't just about traveling, it's about a place where it's like it's like a vacation spot, and vacation spots are typically expensive to live in. So, and normally I don't get the vacation spot aspect of it, like the actual place of New York and what it would be like to live, because this is a vacation charm. But this time I did. So you guys could live in New York or be wanting to live in New York. This person or could live in New York. I feel like there is, especially if you live in New York and you can like drive a car and you like still have money for your uh like your wants, like you're not like always broke. That's kind of impressive because living in New York is expensive enough, you know, even without adding a car into the mix. So this could be your person definitely, with everything else we've seen about them. Last but not least, you have the beauty charm, which kind of goes in line with what I was saying earlier about how what this person kind of like what they're looking for and what they need. So they could have like kind of been through the ringer before with relationships. Maybe they just went after people that they thought were good looking. So if this is a stereotypical, I don't want to say stereotypical, if this is the, uh, I don't know what the word is, but if this is a masculine person coming into your life, then they may have been kind of more so looking for looks and not paying attention to the red flags in their previous relationship. So they're kind of looking more for what truly matters, what they truly believe is wifey material or partner material, spouse material. They could be very they could have a different view on like what they find as attractive. Not to say that they like lowered their standards. They just like honestly went through the shadow work, and they're just like, okay, that's not attractive to me, and this is, like you are attractive to them because they find you very, like, you are the person that is there to heal them and help them go through things and nurture them in a way that is actually beneficial to them. All right, that is all I have for you, Pal 4. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. I am also going to have a Patreon set up pretty soon, so my link tree and the link for all my other social media sites are going to be down below. Like this video if it was useful to you, and subscribe for more. Bye.